Hello, here we are again, and yes, why not speak about runes? Why it's so important that we use the knowledge of the runes when studying history, talking about the Scandinavian history again. And yes, so you know, when we speak about historical sources, many people talk about what is the source for that, how do you know that? And yes, if you're like me, I always refer to the source, because that is important when we talk about something that is authentic. You know, how far back in time can we trace it? And just to show you the importance of runic inscription, we can take, for instance, here in Scandinavia, the most highly valued source will be the laws, the law books, the law manuscripts, and the oldest we have here in Scandinavia dates from the 1200s, and we have, of course, a lot of manuscripts from the 1300s. We're not talking about the province laws, certain parts in the Scandinavian countries like Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Iceland. So that those we have quite a lot. And so, for instance, if we talk about when you pay a fine, you know, when you have lost a case and you have to pay a fine, the oldest sources for that, yes, that will be to the 1200s, and there they will use a monetary system, so you will have to pay money to pay a fine. However, if we use the runic inscription, we can go 400 years further back in time, because we have runic inscriptions with law decrees, and then the fine will of course not be in coins, because we didn't have a monetary system in Scandinavia then. So then they have to pay, the fine will be in animals, you know, domestic animal like an ox. So there we can see, and also it will be, of course, 800, that is totally hidden times. So then the laws will be this law that we have, that is been preserved on a ring that's called the Forsa ring, because it was found in the town of Forsa, and there we have in Sweden, in North Sweden, and there we have a decree that is about if you break you know, the peace at a sacred place. So that is of course not allowed. You're supposed not to be violent at the ritual places. So that is very interesting. So it's a law from a sacred place, and it tells about that it is divided, that there is a border. You know, you're either inside the sacred place or outside. So this is, if it takes place inside that kind of ritualistic place, you are not allowed to use violence. So that is what this decree law is about. And also, if we talk about inheritance, you know, we talk about when some people dies, you know, and there are the remaining people are inheriting, and we have, of course, that is also mentioned in the oldest law books that we have from early medieval time, from the 12 and the 1300s. So yes, so we have the oldest examples of how, you know, how is the inheritance rights, you know, does a woman have the same right to inherit as a man, or is it different, and so on. So yes, we can go back to the 1200s to go there. However, if we use the runic inscriptions, we can go 900 years later. Earlier. I mean earlier, older. So we will go back to the third 300s. So there we have an runic inscription telling about 3 daughters that inherited their father. So there we have, so the oldest example we actually have in Scandinavia that is an inheritance document. So this runestone is actually an inheritance document, and that is of 3 daughters, 3 females, inherited their father, a male. So there we can see, yes, women had inheritance right already in Scandinavia, and the 300. So yes, is not runestones and what it gives fascinating? I think so. So peace out from the Rune Master. Bye bye.